little something, something.
Asshole.
Now, drive shaft. Hey, son. You know what she saw? Cash on the side of my door. Well, Scrap Cash Army. Let's go. See what I've done today. How's that? Quite a bit of stuff. Both the stuff that I had at the barn and this stuff. That's some stuff going on. Surely do. Good Sunday. It's good to be back. Glad y'all are watching. I appreciate each and every one of you. Have a wonderful rest of your weekend. Well, look at there. Cords, and big cords, and like that. That's an Xbox. Scrap Cash Army, my mission that I have chosen to accept is get 1, 2, 3 trucks ready to go to the scrapyard. I'm going to do a little rearranging here. I'll have room because I've got a pressure washer up there, and I've got to totally rearrange old Red. That thing right there, that aluminum carrier, that's all aluminum. I got to break that apart. So that's got to be processed out of there. I think I've got some brass ends on there that I got to go through and get off that bed frame. But yeah, I got a little work to do. So I'm gonna start on this. We're gonna take all this apart, get all the copper off of it, take this AC unit apart, get the compressor, the copper, the ACRs out. I'll stack them over there for the time being, and then commence to getting after it. So this is the before picture And we'll get ready to see the after picture. I'm not gonna have you all sit through all of this either. Just gonna take it off. You know, I probably could get a bucket. Scrap Cash Army, I saved you the excruciating agony of just watching me take all this stuff apart. So there's the copper, and I've got to cut these into manageable sections. And copper. Now you think those would just pull out, wouldn't you? You think they would just pop right out of there. Like that. Stage one is complete. I've used the stuff I had here. I'm gonna put it in old red, I got room, and leave this for the non-ferrous stuff. Wire and copper, ACR's compressor, and I got some brass. I need to go get some gas in this thing, so it'll be ready for tomorrow. Let's move on. Okay. Well, we're just gonna find room. Was a freebie alert that came onto my phone. And I pay attention to them sometime. More often I pay attention to them. You know, if it's like today, like I'm out and about anyway. But it was 10 minutes away at an apartment complex for a stove, and said they'd remove it once it was picked up. And I mean, it just listed, like right when I was looking at my phone, it came on. So I went ahead and typed in the address and said, man, it's like 10 minutes away. So I drove over and sure enough, it was sitting right there by the dumpster, and picked it up. I've got it loaded on the tailgate, which I think I'm gonna go back to the barn and do a little rearranging now. Set this thing upright. You know, I really don't need to go all the way back to the barn to do that. I could just find me a parking lot that I can go to. Do it there. Well, I think I'll do that. Thank you all for mentioning that. That's a good idea. You know, man, it used to be you'd see a bunch of bikes on the side of the road, not in the trash. I'm not talking about that. Like, they'd be next to the building, there'd be like 4 or 5 bikes, and next thing you'd look for, there'd be 4 or 5 kids in a group. They all met up. I mean, when I was growing up, man, that bike was my freedom, dude. I'd run that bike all over the place until I got old enough to drive a tractor, and then it was tractors and lawnmowers taking me around. But stay with me on this. You'd see 4 or 5 bikes out in front of somebody's house, but by God, there's a party going on, a bunch of kids. They're all meeting up, you know, having fun, hanging out. You know, we had a club growing up when I was a kid that we'd meet up on the weekends. There'd be like 10 or 15 bikes out in front of this field, and we'd all have our BB guns, and by God, we'd go hunting. Then we didn't find anything, then we just started playing war games, shooting each other. Good times, man. Those were good times. Now, what I just saw, I saw 3 or 4 bikes leaned up against this building. I expected to see 3 or 4 kids there, but no. Big grown-ass men. And I don't know what they were doing. Seemed like they were shaking hands an awful lot, paying each other for shaking hands. I don't know what was going on. See if you all figure it out, let me know. Well, hello, Scrap for Cash Army. It's Tuesday, so I'm headed to the scrapyard. Kind of a late start. I'm not feeling the best, but I'm gonna try to get as many of these trucks in as I can before I, you know, collapse. No, it's not feeling good. I'm in Wyatt. I've got a load of appliances on the back of Wyatt, and I've got a bunch of non-ferrous stuff in the back seat, so I'm gonna be going inside to the drive-thru first, you know, and they taking a dim view of me filming in the scrapyard. So I'm just going to leave you all on while I go through the drive-thru. You all can enjoy the ambiance that is Cohen, even though they don't want me to show the ambiance that is Cohen. I'm going to show the ambiance that is Cohen. I don't know why we're all stopped right here at a red light. I don't know why this thing just shuts off on its own. I don't know if it's just that it gets tired of me talking, or... And I don't know why I'm sitting at this red light or green light. I'm going to assume it's a train. It's a pretty long train if it's backed up all the way here. Or maybe somebody's doing some work out there, maybe. Got the road blocked? I don't know. I don't know. I wish I did. the issue, folks? What's the issue? Cars are coming the other way. You think this line would be moving, because that light's been green for a long time. I think we might finally be moving. I'll go out on a limb and say that was a train. Even though I'm so far back, I couldn't tell. We'll call it a train. You know, I guess it could be a family of ducks. Or it could be 4 old guys from the National Association of Scooter Racing. You know, that sign, there's some signs there on that telephone pole. 2 of them were about getting addiction help. The third one is for a funeral home. What message are they sending here? Alrighty, folks. We are making the turn to the Cohen Emporium. The Cohen Empire. The Cohen, I'm afraid of you, don't film here company. People. Pulling into the belly of the beast. See how it goes. I don't see hardly anybody out here. It's 10:30. Normally I would be here like an hour ago. Hopefully there's nobody in the drive-thru. I can get in, get out, and get this stuff dumped. I'd really like to get all my trucks emptied. It's just a question of whether or not I'm going to be able to hold up. Because as much as I never do it that much, laying on that couch just sounds awful inviting right now. See if she pulls that down there. She's going to let a man do it. She might let a man. Oh, look there. Look what she's got. Boys. Man, I need me one of them. That's awesome. Here goes that lift gate. Watch this. Watch this. Does it flip up on its own? Man, Eagle lift. I gotta get me one of them, man. Well, Scrap Cash Army, that's Wyatt. Got it unloaded. So, let's stop here and we'll do a little weigh and pay. We had 3 pounds of yellow brass, $1.65 a pound for $4.95. That was that lamp that I found a dumpster. That one compressor weighed 57 pounds, paid $8.55. I got 7 pounds of copper out of those things, $2.90 a pound for $20.30. 19 pounds of the ACRs out of that AC unit, $1.55 a pound for $29.45. Had 540 pounds of unclean sheet, $1.40 a net ton, paid $37.80. And 19 pounds of number 2 insulated wire, 70 cents a pound for $13.30, for a grand total of $114.35. But it really, the net was $104.35, because I gave Crystal $10 to get her some lunch with for being so nice and so pleasant to deal with here. Everybody is. Everybody is. Steven's awesome. Jed's good. Sam's awesome. Ethan, I saw him walking around. Didn't have much conversation with him, but he knows he's awesome. place is good, man. If you ever need a place to go to, you're in the Middletown area, or Lexington area for that matter, because they have the same setup down there and same type people. I'd recommend highly Cohen. Pay good money, good prices, and they give you, at the end of dumping off all this stuff that people are throwing away, I know it sounds crazy, but they actually give you money for it. Can you believe it? Money. You know, I spent about, I don't know, $20 in gas, made $114. I mean, damn, that's pretty good. Let's go grab, probably bring Old Red next, and then hopefully get Sammy in and get these trucks unloaded. And then I'm gonna collapse. Swear I am. Damn, I feel like crap. That's right, you better go up. Don't you even think about being no damn train. About time people started listening to me. I'm scrap for cash, damn it. Well, Scrap for Cash Army, I'm in Old Red. Heading to the yard. Should say dragging to the yard. I'm doing everything I possibly can to get these trucks unloaded. It makes no sense to me to have them sitting there full and not take them nowhere. The whole point is to fill them up, and then, you know, the actual unloading and making of the money is what it's all about. So we're getting ready to turn into the Cohen Empire here soon. Nothing goes inside on this truck. This is just pump it out and dump it out. There was a freebie alert that came through yesterday on a stove that was close by, so I made the decision to go get it, and it was there. I picked it up, but that absolutely took up all the open spots I had in my trucks. They were all full. And then I had another one come up that was probably 2 miles from me for a washer and a dryer. I had no room to put it. I had no way to get it. I had to let that go. So that's the reason why these trucks need to be emptied when they're full, so you don't miss out on stuff. Just in case anybody's wondering why I do what I do and why I obsess about it. An empty truck is an opportunity. A full truck is a wasted opportunity. Just my opinion. Well, this will be a quick weigh and pay, folks. We had 840 pounds on Old Red, 140 a net ton, 58.80. I've got Sammy, one more truck, and I'm gonna be honest with you, folks. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do it or not. I mean, I'd like to, if I can sum it up enough willpower. I'm just not feeling good, man. I mean, I feel better now I got some money, but I don't know. I'll see how I feel when I get back to the barn. If not, Scrap for Cash, thank you for coming along. It's a kind of conglomeration video of Sunday scrapping rolled into Tuesday going to the scrapyard and getting rid of it. So you kind of see it from cradle to grave at that point. This is what we picked up. This is what we loaded up, and this is what I dumped, and this is what I got paid. So I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like it. Don't forget to share it if you feel like it. It's not copyrighted. You can have at it. And subscribe if you haven't, if you've thought about it, but just can't bring yourself to hit that button. Call a friend over, maybe they can hit that button for you. But I appreciate each and every one of my subscribers. I appreciate everybody's looking at the video and watching it. Hope you find it entertaining and informative. And my tip of the day, I don't have one. Have a wonderful rest of your day, folks. I'll see you either in just a few, or I'll see you at the next scrap pile. Scrap for Cash is out. Down and out.
Asshole.